Hello everyone, and welcome to our presentation on a groundbreaking solution designed to enhance user engagement while ensuring the security of UIDAI's portal. My name is Prasad Sawant, and I am excited to share our innovative approach to addressing the challenges faced by UIDAI in maintaining a balance between security and user experience. UIDAI, the authority responsible for managing Aadhaar, operates multiple portals for resident engagement and back office operations. Currently, these portals implement capture systems to mitigate denial service of attack. However, it has become evident that CAPTCHA often serves as a barrier, hindering smooth interactions for users navigating these essential services. To improve user experience, UIDI is exploring the removal of CAPTCHA in favor of a more seamless passive solution. So basically, what we have implemented is a passive capture system, which will replace the existing capture system. The existing capture system, uh, the the flow is like basically they give us a text, the blur text or the distorted text. We have to enter the value of the captcha and then it is verified whether it is true or false. But nowadays bots are more sophisticated, more intelligent, and with the help of AI, it is easily crackable. That code is easily crackable. So what we have thought is to uh, to improve the user experience along with uh, securing the applications from the latest or the recent AI models to secure the application from the bot attacks. So what we are doing is passively collecting the user data while the user is having or surfing the website. So what we will do up till when the user is filling the form, the data is collected. When the user clicks on the submit button, the data will be sent to the third party service, that is our service, that is pCAPTCHA service. So pCAPTCHA service with the help of ML model, that is XGBoost, will predict whether the user data is like a bot activity or a human activity. User data will consist of many more things. First and foremost thing is the interaction data, like the clicks, mouse movements, keyboard interactions, the time user has spent on the website, etc., etc. And the other data is like browser data, network data, device data. So the more we are giving importance to the user behavior data, because the bots have more linear, more smoother actions, so that basically it is the main feature we are targeting. So our challenge is to develop a method that can effectively differentiate between bot and human operators without the need for intrusive verification process. We will focus on a passive approach that collects environmental parameters through the browser context and employs AI and machine learning to analyze this data in the backend. This solution aims to protect UIDA's APIs from potential DOS and DDoS vulnerabilities while prioritizing a smooth user experience. So, thinking about the UIDA's developers, we have thought about making a solution which can be easily integrated to the existing system without breaking the code anymore. So, what we have built is we have hosted two scripts such as loader script and the main script. Loader script sets we have to manually enter in the HTML page, so which will be in the head tag, and the loader script will fetch the main script, and the main script contains all the mouse metrics, click metrics, browser data collection script, so which will in the background, that is in the passive way, collect all the data of the user, that is the browser data, etc., etc. And what it will do is when fetching is completed or before the fetching, the integrity is checked about that main JavaScript main script file, because we have to also ensure that the whatever script is getting loaded into the UIDA client is proper, is secure, it is not malfunction. So what we will do is we will check its integrity as well. The main script will attach a pCAPTCHA object to the window object. So what we will do, that pCAPTCHA will be will be having two methods, the ready and the execute method. So the ready method will ensure that everything in the DOM and the website is fully loaded, And then what execute method will do is it will make a post request to the pCAPTCHA backend along with the data that is collected in the background. The execute method is supposed to be called at the time of form submission. Suppose there is a form of Aadhaar card download, online copy download. So what we'll do is basically we will enter the Aadhaar card number and we will click download button. So at that moment, the first method will be called in the UID's backend, or even from the front end, the API call will be made to the pCAPTCHA's main script. And the pCAPTCHA's main script will execute that function, and internally it will call another backend API, that is pCAPTCHA backend API, along with that data, collected data. So what pCAPTCHA will do is pCAPTCHA will firstly analyze the data with the help of pCAPTCHA ML service, that is XGBoost ML model, and the ML model will give a prediction and the probability score. The probability score will be from 0 to 1. The more it is closer to 1, the higher of the chances that user is human, and the closer it is to 0, the higher chances that the user is bot. So whatever the data and prediction and probability is stored in the pCAPTCHA's database for the further training purposes. Then a token will be returned from the pCAPTCHA backend. That is, when storing the data in the database, we will create a token that will help us to identify that particular prediction. So that token will return to the UIDA client, and UIDA client will again make another backend call to pCAPTCHA's backend. That backend call will be done from the UID's backend, not front end, because we don't want other users to access what the prediction was. We just want to give the prediction to the UID's backend so that they can move to the further process of downloading the Aadhaar card. So this way, they can basically check in the responded object whether the success is true or false and what is the probability score. So then they can make decision at the backend. UIDA can make the decisions at the backend whether they want to go ahead with this prediction or not. That's it. So let's move towards the demos of the pCAPTCHA system. So what I have done here is a basic HTML page and a basic form to submit a name. So what we can see in the element section in the right side of the inspect mode, we can see there is a script loader.js, which is at the very bottom of the head tag, which will load another script as I mentioned earlier, that is main.js, the above script. And so that above script will be fetched from the pCAPTCHA's backend, and the integrity will be checked. As I mentioned, that there will be an integrity hash. So we will check whether the hash is correct or not. If the script is malfunctioned, the hash will be something else, or it won't be allow that script to be fetched in that website. So let's move towards the demo. So here I will type my name as Prasad and I'll submit. So basically we can check, like, the model has checked my activity overall on this website. That is, whatever I have time spent on this web page, whatever mouse movements I have done, whatever I have typed keys, or what is my typing speed, etc., 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 and my data. We can see, as I mentioned, there will be two APIs. First is API which will send all this data. Obviously, we will not send this raw data. We will encrypt this in the further development process so that nobody can view what is being sent to the backend. Otherwise, they can crack. Uh, al- they can basically make a bot which will like get out of this matrix. Then we can see that the in the response tab, the API's response tab, we can see that there is a token being responded. So we can see then another API call is made to verify that the success is true and the score is 1.0. That is, it is absolutely a human. So that's why the score is 1. 1.0, and the success is true. That is, the user is human. Now we will see the bot activity. So this is the code I have created for representing the bot activity using Selenium WebDriver. So here we can see I have created a move mouse to element and another functions. The move mouse element is specifically I have created for showing the users, I mean the bots mouse movement, which is linear. Especially like bot usually have the mouse movements linear most of the times. That's why they fail to uh, Google reCAPTCHAs. I am not a robot. But nowadays, with the help of AI, they are able to pass it. So basically, we are not here creating that on the. We are not judging this user on the basis of just mouse. We will be judging the user on the basis of other activities like his typing speed, etc., etc. So here we can see I have like given the URL of that HTML page where the form is hosted. So I have given a 2-second time sleep to load the content properly, and I have given a full name, element, reference, and I'll be adding the hello world text and then submitting the form automatically. So this will be the fully automated process where we will mock the bot activity. So I'll run the script. So this is, yeah. So after 2 seconds, the data will be entered and the submitted. So like the model was able to successfully find that this was a bot and the score was the least score, that is 0.1. Ultimately, we aim to deliver a complete solution encompassing both front-end and back-end design, including corresponding code and an effective ML model that collectively demonstrate our approach to this challenge. So in the further development, what we will be doing is creating an NPM package, which will provide uh, a interface to this model in the React application, so that we can create a React context provider, and we, with the help of hooks, we can access to that execute method, and we can call that execute method in the React applications. So end to end, we can be able to use this pCAPTCHA model within a React application. So we are excited about the potential impact of this solution on UIDAS portals, enhancing user engagement while ensuring robust security measures are in place. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to sharing our detailed solution with you.